Well, hello Gemini. Hey, welcome to 2017 and your very first reading with me for the year using the Morgan Greer deck, 4 cards and 1 overall card underneath as your overall energy, then a higher vibrational card at the end. We are marching into a year that adds up to a 1, which is all about new beginnings and setting your intentions for the next 9 years. There couldn't be a better time than at the beginning of this new year. It's an important time to take stock of what you want, where you want to be headed, and who with in your life. You start off with the 5 of Cups, then the 3 of Swords, then the 3 of Wands, then the King of Swords, then the Ace of Pentacles. Your overall card is the 5 of Swords. So guys, 2 swords, an ace, a cup and a wand. No major arcanas. An ace is always a nice perspective to have in a reading. Your overall energy card, the 5 of Swords, is kind of vibrates your air sign energy, so it tells us a little bit about communication and the key way of doing it. And also the people that you take forward with you on the transit journey of this number 1 year that sets the intention for the next 9. Let's see how you start. Over there on the left hand side, there's this feeling of a little bit of sadness around something at the beginning of the year. Perhaps you're looking back at memories of loved ones or feeling as though you've lost someone or they've left. So it might be someone that you invested time and energy into and for some reason they have gone. It could be that they have gone permanently, or that they might have just said, I'm off, I'm starting a new life, I'm headed in a new direction. So you feel this, this really, right now, after everything we've done or been through or worked through together. But what's important to know is that every time something like that happens, all of the energy that you put into these 3 cups that are lying down here, that person or those people have learned. They grew with you. They understood more. You embellished them with love and support and nurture and intelligence and logic. And so for some reason, your job with them is done. But what you need to look at is this behind you. So there's this great love and partnership, often a partner, so it could be your mate in life, who's still there and saying, don't forget, we're still going, there's still stuff in your life, you still have a family or love or friends or other things to look forward to. So I think the message is about, and you've got 2 5s in your reading, so 5 will be significant for you one way or another. You need to ponder upon what that 5 actually means and how it resonates with you. But 5 is the middle of any cycle. And we're saying we're at the starting of a new cycle. So it's almost like you're going back to the middle of something, and to work it out and come forward, you need to bring yourself back to the number 1 or up to the number 1. So that's the thoughts around that card, and also the 5s resonate that energy. So coming to your next one is a 3, the 3 of Wands. This is often associated with career or our creative realm in life, including, your arts and crafts, your expressive part of your life, the fire capacity, the things that you are passionate about. So this guy has his back turned to us. You've got 2 cards with your back turned to yourself. So you're either not facing something that's going on, or you're wanting to walk away from something that's happened. But either way, you've got to recongeal that back and turn around and look at it and face it and know which way to move forward. yeah, because you're hiding. There's something about you that's hiding, like you're not out there. This guy's got this cloak over his head. He's got his back to us. He has his head's down. You've marched on into this new year with a bit of like lack of your normal air energy, as if you can't be bothered or you're just not right there. So know that the first month of this first year is really important for setting your positive intentions. So instead of turning your back on yourself or your future, make sure that you engage with it and get yourself back into the positives of anything that you're looking at with a sadness or a negativity. I like this card. He is thinking of his future, he's thinking of his abilities, his desires, and he is looking further out. So he's asking himself, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? And how do I want to get there? And that's what you really, really need to connect with. So you have opportunities, you always have lots. Air signs are never short for intellectual capacity and ideas coming through the mind. You just have to connect them and bring them into this physical plane. So some of you will be thinking of career changes or upgrading or upskilling or speaking your career. In this third week we see this King of Swords, and so this King of Swords, he's looking back into either the way you're feeling or your thoughts or the turning your back onto something. Is he someone you're turning your back on, or is he involved in it? Is he someone who's leaving or has left? Is he's an air sign, so he could be yourself, reflecting upon your own life, reflecting upon how you feel. I like this particular depiction of this King of Swords with all the oak tree leaves around him and the wreath of harvest seeds there. So he has this firm, strong determination back. It's like you get some energy back as the month moves on. You get some more of your stealthiness, your air, grittiness and intellectual savvy back. That King of Swords looks very fine in all his finery. He looks as successful and opportunistic. So I think you need to really grasp upon those energies as that air sign person yourself and hold your sword high and really cut through the energies and clear them. That's what it feels like. You need to clear energies of some sort with that high up sword, and I think that's a good thing about the ace coming in. It's like one. It's a wonderful card to have in the first month of a reading for a year that is a number one. So you can pick upon those as being synchronistic messages within the reading. Now the ace is about pentacles, so it's often about your finances, whether that be your career or how you invest or spend your money. So it feels as though there are new opportunities coming, and you need to be engaged like this, or have your wits about you and ready to take those new opportunities and step on board and put some intellectual prowess behind them. So I think for you guys, Gemini, it's about reigniting yourself and your passions and harnessing your energies back into some sort of future positive. And you've got this with the ace in here. Your overall energy card, again, this number 5, so are there 5 people involved? Is the 5th month somehow resonating? The number 5 means something. In this card we see there are actually 3 people that sort of move away, and again it's about seeing others leave or depart for whatever reason. But we see the sun setting on the horizon over here, and we know that every day the sun sets, we know it rises again. And that's the most important perspective to pick up here. It's about accepting the setting suns in our life for whatever reason and energy they are, and knowing that with the new rising sun of the next day brings new opportunities in every way. So I think it's quite a poignant message for a lot of you, and it's quite strong. It's telling you to be strong and to regain your strength again. So you'll need to contemplate that and ponder upon it a little bit and kind of connect at various levels. So let's put these ones away and pull for you your final card, which I will use a chakra card. And because I think of you guys as being sort of in the 6th month, I will pull from the 6th one down. And we'll see what your message is. Home. So it's all in the base chakra areas. That's a lovely fire agate here. So it's the bottom chakra energy, and that is kind of connected to relationships, materialism, our homes, our families, and our, worry and anxiety or fear as well. But this card says shelter, safety, nurturing and warmth. So it definitely feels like you wanted to hunker down at the beginning of this year. And this card also has that same kind of feeling, the hunkering down or turning your back or spending time alone to maybe focus or re-energize or come to some conclusion or direction about what you want, where you're going and who you are. So listen to these words and hopefully they will offer some sort of insight and light. Nestled in a moss-filled sling in the hollow of a tree, a ferret rests peacefully. Perched high in the forest with a full view of the world, she chooses for a time to turn her head away from the flutter of life's activities to the sanctuary of home. Within this simple space which she has claimed as her own, she is wrapped in the loving hands of restful regeneration, finding all that she needs to feel safe and secure. Woven in the quiet sanctity of this retreat, she dreams new light of possibility into the entire web of her being. And here's the message. Our home is meant to be our haven, a solid base where we can feel safe and nurtured, a place we can drop our guard and feel at ease, free to be ourselves. Our home is a living container of self-expression, a creative reflection of who we are. Is your home currently reflecting your true and highest nature, or are there areas that need to be cleared out and rearranged? This card is a call for you to take the time to reorganize and create your home as a sacred reflection of yourself. Choose colours and photos that represent aspects of your nature that you most want to bring out. Fill your home with the vibrancy of living plants and the smell of fresh flowers. Clear away clutter and open the windows to allow fresh air and new energy to flow in and out with ease. Weed the garden, move some furniture around, put on a fresh coat of paint or light some candles or incense. Fill your living spaces with music, friendship and experiences that support the energy you desire to have in your home and your life. This card encourages you to put love and time into your home, as these things are what make your home your life. Give of yourself and your home will reflect this love back to you. So there we are, Gemini. It is about nurturing, it is about tending to yourself and regenerating and revitalizing your inner sanctum, your inner being, your inner soul. So take the time in January at the beginning of this new year to really connect, be what you want, give yourself love and space. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate all your comments. I love that you like and sub the videos. It all goes towards growing the whole readings and how they format themselves in structure. Have a wonderful January. Be safe, everyone. Be happy. Feel the love. Feel the vibes. Thanks again for tuning in. Namaste, everyone. Have a great month ahead. Much arrow.